It just wasn't up. I pulled it up. You're good.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to get Tim out of here. Well, he may be watching behind the scenes getting ready. So, Jordan Morgan. All right. You got it on the screen, Emilio? We're good?
You're good.
All right. Let me make sure the volume's down. So, watch his feet. Watch 77's feet. He's just so smooth. He doesn't panic. It surprised the hell out of me. You see that? Just that little something there. Again, watch him. Watch him kind of jump out, settle back in. Just patient. Not that. Yeah. He looks smooth, man. He looks way more comfortable there than he has at right guard. I can see now why they're trying to force that position battle at left tackle. If anything, it'll push Rasheed Walker. And like I've said, this is kind of a free audition for Jordan Morgan this year to see what they got, find out what they need to work on, and then when Sheed's gone next year, plug and play him into left tackle with the improvements. That makes sense?
Yep. And the kick step and then getting to his base quickly. Like he's not dragging that right foot back to it, shuffle. Chop your feet, you're ready to go. And, yeah, good base, takes the bull rush right on, no problem.
Yeah, what I like about it, too, is notice his right hand. This is a signature of his in college, too. Notice that right hand, how he just kind of – you can tell it's kind of a little tick, almost like he's going to handle it one-handed, and then he jabs with both hands. I really like it. I don't know why. I haven't seen many tackles do that. But here we go again, next rep, left tackle. See it again, see the hand floating?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a good base, man. Good hand fighting.
I swear it's almost like he's doing it like a balance thing because he's kicking so hard left that he's got to offset that momentum. But like Emilio said, he doesn't seem panicked. It looks very under control, and he has that base. He's able to set that kind of anchor steps where he's like, he's getting pushed a little bit, but that's impressive, man.
Yeah, he collects that, that first shot that he takes, and he doesn't. He digs in, but he's not losing himself. He's not going overboard. He knew the power was coming. Okay, handle that and keep moving. And real quick, just peek at Elton over here at center. Oh, I get to eye you up.
There you go.
That's what we're talking about. Get a little rib shot.
Who's 66?
65, I think they were talking about.
Is that 65? Is that Banks?
Yeah,
Banks. I didn't like that first rep from him. That looked a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll have those, Jacob. That was like you on the telephone pole last night.
Yeah,
that first rep was a little rough.
Just like Jacob at the office too. Look at the spirit fingers from Jordan Morgan here. Watch his fingers. Get a little flicker there, a little flick. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, next rep. Zach Tom saved Jordan Love's life right there. Should have been a hole, but we won't talk about that. Moving on to the next. Watch Jordan Morgan, left tackle. Love that. Just calm, right? Patient.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I would describe it, is patient. He's very, very patient. Watch him let's just collect this. All right, we're good. Bad throw by Love. Obviously, but I got Luke Musgrave killed. So,
jeez.
But again, Jordan Morgan, now you're seeing him work left to right, kind of jab step out, work himself back into the right. Pretty good rep there.
Do you guys see more kind of I hate saying choppy as if it's a bad thing, but the way that he's moving his feet so quickly, like he's never allowing himself to get off base. I don't think I've seen that from many offensive linemen, where it seems like he's always, like Amelia just said, in a position to absorb the contact and not get like overloaded on one side or the other. Does that make sense?
He's patient. That's what I'm talking about when I say patient, Jacob. It's like he's got this stutter to him to just fall in sync. Looks really good, I think. At least this is one game, obviously, but I love this one right here, Emilio. Notice him pass it off. Oh, there got to be a cat somewhere. Go get that cat, right?
I think that's what he realized. The dude, he's like, okay, I'm not even getting engaged here. The dude slipped underneath me to go to Banks. What's going on? Get my head up fast. Look around. I love that because you just protected your QB's blind side. Like, that's so key. I mean, imagine if the cat just keyed off on him and just got a back shot on. That's not ideal. What we're looking for on our starting QB.
That's right. All right, next rep. Y'all held that together so well. I'm so proud of you. All right, so now look at left tackle.
I realize it.
Jordan Morgan. Watch him here. I'm telling you, he's just calm. He's smooth. He doesn't panic at all. Just kind of absorbs. Love it, man. Absolutely love it. Now you see Sean Ryan saving the day too. Right there, you got a little what would we call that? What was it? We always call that a bandit, maybe. Not a bandit. A dog blitz. Sorry, a delayed blitz. Yeah. Mike, you see him fire in there, and look at Sean just made him pay. Watch Sean Ryan land on his kidney right here. Get you some.
Sean said, I tripped as I was blocking this guy. I'm sorry.
Take a peek here. We're looking at Jordan Morgan, obviously, right? We look at solid rep. Somebody gets annihilated in the middle. Who was at number 46? He did his job, but
is that Amar?
That's Amar.
Yeah, I'm happy he went forward and made the connection at the line of scrimmage instead of right in front of Malik's feet.
In that situation there, the goal is just it's kind of like on field goal block, die slow, right? You're gonna die.
Right.
Do it slow. You know what I mean? Absorb it. Now look at Belton on this one.
I was just gonna say. Yeah,
not bad, right?
Weed said the same thing. Belton looking good on the other side too. Weird seeing a 71 looking competent. Hey.
Yes. Notice the punch there from Belton too. Watch it. Get you some.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say even check the hands, like just a completely different stance. Like just look if you can try to watch them both at the same time. But Belton is both hands inside the chest, like right at the plate, and Jordan Morgan almost has both of them outside of his shoulder width. And that's you get different techniques. It doesn't have to be the same thing each time. As long as it works for you. Belton looks like he's a little tighter under the shoulders. His knees are. He's not as wide of a base, but he's under it. He's not overextended. I love it.
Yep. Good point. All right, next play. Moving along here. I don't know if it's still offensive line or not. We'll find out, though. Yep. All right, so again, Jordan Morgan left tackle. Look at that jump, too, boy. Good jump by Jordan Morgan. So you get Jordan Morgan left tackle, Anthony Belton right tackle. Let's watch it. Pretty solid rep right there, right? That's all you got to do. Hold up at the point of attack. Look at Belton this time. Let's watch him. He gets skated back a little bit, but regathers pretty well, right? Not a bad rep. So
that dude really just tried to swim Monk. That's rough.
Yeah.
I mean, because what's Monk? 6'2", 6'1", 6'2"?
Yep. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys have heard, sounds like Willie Lampkin. You remember him?
He's looking great.
Having a great camp, boys. Hey, and Emilio, we said we would give credit when credit was due. Emery Hunt said it was the best center in the draft.
I told you. I've been saying that's why we go to all the bases. Where is our man here?
Well, where is he now?
I don't know, Jacob. I have no clue. I just heard somebody talking.
I saw the flashes. I actually saw some Instagram reels of him, and I was like,
was it Chargers?
I think it might be Chargers.
Because I'm pretty sure DJ's been talking about him a lot too, Clay. Just saying, hey, we got to mention Willie Lampkin here.
Got it.
Stuff,
all right.
168.4 on the board, dead center. Actually, one spot above Jacob Bayer, Arkansas State.
Oh, is he still in the league?
Seriously,
he didn't get drafted, right? Am I thinking right?
I don't think he got drafted. Correct.
No. It is some of these guys.
It's saying Rams. That's right. That's what it was.
Oh, Rams. Okay,
and he's crushing it. Yeah.
Got it. All right. Next play. This is our boy Amar Johnson. Let's just roll the tape. Enjoy the play. First of all, you got to key in on our boy right here. Watch Anthony Belton on this play. This is absolutely awesome. Pretty sure this is a run. So this is our pony package, right? Double sidecar. Okay. Let's watch it. Watch Belton first. Get to that backer and just bang. Let's go. Bang. Look at Amar, man. Just bouncing off the tackles. That's what I'm talking about with Amar. Look, get to the hole, right? Hit the hole.
Cut back.
Just bang. And we're off to the races. And look at Sean Clifford out there, baby. Getting a hand on somebody. Let's go.
I love that.
Amar Johnson, it's pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Contact balance, man. That's something I think it gets overlooked a lot in the NFL. It's just being able to keep body control, being able to keep your balance. Really liking his tape a lot, man. All right, next play. Anything y'all want to add to that? Luke it or anything? Anything else you see that I missed, maybe?
I just think
by everybody.
I think it's an example of a play as to why they thought Belton was worth the draft capital we spent on him. He just that makes me excited.
And listen, we've been very critical on Jacob Monk. But watch Jacob get turned. I think that's Jacob Monk, ain't it? At center right there?
I think so.
Yeah, watch him get turn, seal it off. See?
Yeah, that's big. That's big. That's a split flow, right, Clay? We got the line, all the lines going right. We got the U going left.
Yep. And somebody got a pancake in there, too. Who was that? Off the edge.
That's Messiah Swinson I think on the edge there.
It is. Watch this finish. Bang. Let's go.
Down. We got like 3 pancakes on that.
I was going to say, there's a couple of them.
Did a little Rasheed Walker at the end, too.
Yeah.
Keep you a little extracurricular right there, right? Right there. All right. Moving along. Before we get canceled over here. You know what I mean? Next play, see what we got. All right, here we go. Brenton Cox Jr. You kidding me? Let's see where he's lined up here. There's your 0, right? There's your 2. There's your 4. This would be your 6. So what we call that? A 5 tech, correct, guys? Or no. This is a 6-eye, baby. It's a 6-eye. I apologize. So Brenton Cox Jr. in the 6-eye. Look at this, attacking the mesh point. Remember that drill that Tim posted on Twitter that we watched last night?
Yeah.
That's what they're working on right there. Don't overcommit to the running back, right? Bang. Attack the mesh point. That's a nice little rep right there.
You're not running away from him, right, Jacob? There's no way. You've tried
it. We're steering clear of all the jokes tonight. I'm really proud of us. Like Tim said, that kind of read option quarterback keeper type drill that they did, this was his Achilles heel in college. It's one of the reasons, with some possible character issues that were presumed, that he did not get drafted when he was considered a first or second round talent in years prior. And to see his maturation and the way that he's kind of honed his game, I'm over the moon, man. I really do think he's going to have himself a breakout year, and people are going to remember that name, and not just because it's awesome.
And some people are probably thinking, why is he unblocked there? That's how a zone read works, but also look at the attention Nas Stackhouse gets. Look at that double team he absorbs. See it in the middle? Yeah. So there you go. Nas eating a double team. Brenton Cox Jr. staying fundamentally sound. So stop looking at the chat, Jacob.
I can't.
I can't stop. All right, next. Who we got here? Is that Brenton Cox again, or is this in a bar? Who is this? It's hard to tell, isn't it?
That looks like Serell.
Oh, this is Serell.
Serell, yeah.
Come on now.
So with Baron
quick
Serell,
hands.
watch the hands, exactly. Watch the hands on Baron Serell. I would call this a wide 9. Some would call it a 7 tech, all right?
How about these hands?
You got started over now.
Scared me.
Watch the hands. Look at that. I mean, it's just literally watch. He's just going to get a little play. Just get out of the way, little boy. And of course, you got to finish there, right? And that's you can't let that happen. And that's some bad containing. And listen, that is somewhat on Baron Serell. You got to be able to keep your balance there. He does slip a little bit, but Kobe almost got him. Almost.
Yeah.
I think they might have got called for a hold here as well on Kobe. I could be wrong. Yeah, right there probably.
Yeah.
Kind of by the jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a laundry right there. Yeah. So again, though, Baron Serell, we're seeing it quick off the jump, nice hands, just understands how to create separation.
Yeah, yep. And what was really interesting too is listening to Halfley talk about how I think they asked, like, how do you see what's most impressive about Serell? And he said, in game, he made mistakes and then made adjustments within the same game. And he goes, I've never seen that really from rookies that are able to. So for instance, in this one, just not being able to maybe, if he could bend a little more, like you said, just a slight over pursuit after he made a great play, chopping the hands, doing the swim, all that, and then coming around and just over pursuing a little bit, not being able to kind of take that angle in the right way. But apparently he said that in a few plays down the road, he kind of corrected himself to the point where it was like, okay, like the coaches really didn't even really need to reiterate it to him. He just intuitively did that himself, that he kept making slight mistakes, but then would make improvements within 2 or 3, 4 or 5 plays later, which is something, again, that he said he's not seen from most rookies.
Yeah, definitely. All right, up next here, we've got Baron Serell again. This is going to be in the wide 9. What coach say there? I can't see it on the screen.
Says Serell been watching Gary for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. And he said that when they drafted him, right? Talking about that. So, all right, here we go. Wide 9 look. Hold on to your britches, boys.
With the wide front, too. The tackles are wide.
Ooh. I mean, and again, I know he gets the pass off, but that right there, I mean, he is all over the quarterback. Let's watch the move here. You get just straight power, right?
That's just a bull rush, right?
Power, but with quick and good hands. The second time he's beat 61 just by swatting. I mean, if he's got strong forearms or wrists or something, I mean, the dude is able to swat and release that. Just don't leave your feet when you're going to hit the QB. That's it.
You guys know the rules here. On Twitter, I need somebody to help me out, all right? I need y'all to screenshot this and tag me in the tweet. This right here is not what you're looking for. Right?
On all fours.
Yeah. Right
no.
Let's add this to it too, right here, just to give him one of those right there. You know what I mean? Just so everybody knows. So give him a second.
You do that, you're going to get your ass kicked. And then
that's exactly right. Thank you for screenshotting that, folks. All right, there's your little Baron Serell look. And that's Isaiah Simmons with a missed tackle there. So
yeah.
What respect.
He says the guy, and he looks like I've lost my glasses. He's on his hands and knees like Velma from Scooby Doo.
All right, so who we got here? Is this Tyron Hopper, gents? So when you hear us say double A gap mug, right? Double mug or double barrel, right? This is what we're talking about. Look at the both inside linebackers in the A gap. Okay,
love that play.
Let's see if he actually blitzes. Now look, he belling. We've seen Edgerrin Cooper do this all year last year. So look at Tyron Hopper going looking for work on the 2, and then coming back underneath. That's a pretty solid rep right there. I mean, seriously, look, he's going to get out, cover his guy, go looking for work. Bang.
Yep.
Nice.
Because we kind of hit him, get him off his route line. All right, come back and close. Looked like a nice little cover 3 drop. Everybody's there.
Yep. And we think of Tyron Hopper as a thumper, right? This is good to see in pass coverage. It is.
I was going to say, is that the running back creeping out there, number 6? No, was that a running back they split out?
Oh,
yeah.
A receiver.
Drag and stop.
Yeah. I mean, just like how many times have we watched our linebackers not get any sort of chip? No, like you said, no impeding of the route, just having an open, easy catch. I am really encouraged to see this because, like you said, when we drafted Hopper, I thought maybe he could be a 3rd, 4th string, thumper, and that'd be about it. I'm starting to see some flashes that this dude could really push to be the top 3.
I think he's going to get reps this year. Like we had a lot of faith in Eric Wilson last year. I think Hopper can be the guy, maybe not Eric Wilson level, but the guy, that's going to come in and take, 150, 200 snaps and, give him some breathing room, go in there with an injury. I think he could start a game for us this year for sure. If there's an injury at the linebacker room, I think that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Just so
notice Enigbare here too. Just dog walk the tackle right into the quarterback. See him? I think that's Enigbare, is it not?
Yep.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it looks like 55. So nice rep there from him as well. All right, next play here. Were you going to say something, Jacob? Do you have something, man?
Just want to let you know if you can't see it. Donovan Schilling says he's tagged you, so he'll be the one posting that picture screenshot of you.
Nice. And yes, the center 71, that is Josh Myers.
Oh, wow. All right. So here we go. This is Hopper again, right? What's he playing here? Let's see if we can identify it, right? How do you identify the mic or the wheel? In this case, who's number 40? That's Omar Brown, right? So I think we're in a nickel here. I don't see – actually, hold up a minute. So we came out in like a 34 jam, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's Isaiah Simmons. So they got Isaiah Simmons up on the line, right? This is Brenton Cox Jr. So you got 3 down defensive linemen, right? This is kind of a 3 –
Hafley's really like – I think he really is kind of blurring that line of 3-4-4-3 because we got what stand up. You got. I mean, we have down linemen here, but we've got kind of the stand up edge look. You got hand in the dirt edge look, and you've got
Cox Jr., who's a defensive end, but he's playing technically linebacker, right?
Right, because right now, right, but theoretically we're 4-3 on the starting from the left tackle going right. That's our 4 down D lineman, and then you got the 3 backers kind of walked up. But it comes off as a 3-4 jam, and it just gives the defense another option of, hey, if we can come out in our regular base set and give these different looks, you're going to kind of give the offense a fit, especially on an even look like this. You're guessing that there's a wide receiver on either side.
Yep, and notice this too. This tight end is the one that's on the line of scrimmage, so that would be your U. So this is your Y. So we would say strong left here, okay? So with a strong left – and knowing now that these are actually your defensive linemen, because in the blue here, that's your stack backer, Isaiah Simmons. This is what you would call, again, playing under the strong side of the formation, opposite of it, if you will. So what you've got here is a 4-3 under because you're playing under the strong side, which is left. All right. So you got a 4-3 under with the Sam on the line of scrimmage. Another way of looking at this, if you wanted to say Isaiah Simmons is a defensive lineman because he's on the line of scrimmage, you know what this is? This is the old school 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Look. See what I'm saying, Emilio?
Yep, absolutely.
Cool. Although it's technically a 4-3 under, but like you said, he's blurring the lines. It's almost like a 3-4 look.
Right, because you still only have 4 secondary out there at that point. I mean, you can't. You're not adding them. You're not in dime. You're not in nickel. I mean, you have your base look out there. But if you have the speed or the physicality on the edge to be able to run that 5-2 look, that's Hafley's cooking over there.
And you had Omar Brown showing spur, and he bails out. So
I like what Joel for this says. He goes, Hafley runs a 3.5 by 3.5.
There you go. Right.
Kind of shading it. Yeah.
All right. So back to Tyron Hopper. You see the red arrow. Let's watch a man work here. So they're going run right. This looks like a little duo action. Look at him fill the gap. Stay patient. Want to see him get his head up, though. That was a little scary. You agree, Emilio? Watch his head snap back. How many times have we seen guys go limp right there? You know?
Yeah.
Got to stay on your feet, man. Got to stay on your feet. But still.
Drive through it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe he slipped too. Who knows? All right, here he is again. So just wanted to point out, that was the whole point of pointing that out just a second. Let me go back. Pre-snap. I want to see if he's playing mock. So he's definitely playing mock here, isn't he? Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's the mock. Isaiah Simmons is the Sam. And technically our boy Christian Welch would be there.
Right. And like Coach was saying, closer to the ball, the better for Simmons. Maybe that's the route for him to go. But we need to see it. And Hafley, perfect. Let's call 5-2 or whatever, walk him up. And I like how he can close and still keep that edge.
All right, here we go. Let's look at this front. Go back just a touch. All right, so they're using a little cheat motion. You're strong right here, okay? So we're playing – this is what you would call a 4-3 over this time. Why? Because we're playing over the tight end, okay?
That honestly looks like nickel because isn't that King over Enigbari on the left there? Then you got Hopper, Simmons.
Yeah, we're in nickel. Yeah, I apologize. This is still an over front.
Yep, definitely.
So this is what you call an over front. So why is it over? Your 3 tech is on the strong side. Your 1 tech is on the weak side, and that's Nas. Okay, so now let's identify. And you're right, Emilio. This is definitely nickel. Who would be the mock? Who would be the Sam or the will here in this situation? So strong side of the formation. The mock's always on the strong side. That's Isaiah Simmons, isn't it? So in this case, Tyron Hopper is actually the will in your nickel, okay? And that's what I mean by it's very, very interchangeable.
Because Tyron Hopper could still have the dot, right, and be the will on this play call, but still giving the play as a Mike.
No. And it comes down to how you game plan for different teams on different weeks. Do they run a lot of strong side? You remember when Matt LaFleur first got to Green Bay, we ran a lot of weak side runs, right? So they may want to if someone runs a lot of weak side runs, guess what? You're going to play more under fronts. If they run strong side more often, you're going to play over fronts, right? And that's going to change where the assignments lie, especially when you go to your nickel. It plays a little bit more of a role because you may cheat up on the strong side of the formation and then take your 2 stack backers and shade them to the weak side, therefore making what normally would be your will, your mock. It gets a little confusing, but it's pretty straightforward too. So here we go. Let's see if they run. All right, so you got an inside run, and you see Hopper right here in the middle. So it's kind of point of attack. Let's see how he handles a blocker up front. Oh, yeah. Low man wins, right?
Yep.
Watch him kind of just a little hand usage, stick to the gap, sticks his face in the fan is what they say, right? Nice little rep there. All right. Good deal. Let's see if we got one more. Yeah, we got one more. All right, here he is again, Tyron Hopper. Let's find out where he's lined up. Where's your strong side of the formation? You got 2 tight ends over here, don't you? So you're strong from the offense's perspective. You're strong right. So now let's identify. Is this a nickel? It's a nickel, right? Or is it Emilio? That looks like 28 right there.
That looks like –
yeah, this is definitely be our base. Yep. So what you've got here in this situation is you are actually – this is one of those odd fronts because you notice you got a 3 tech on the weak side and you're playing kind of a 2-eye here, right? On the strong side of the field.
And you kind of have to because you got a 12 personnel with both tight ends on one side of the field. So you got to kind of get a little bit of weight to that side of the line.
Yeah. So if we're identifying who's what here, your mock would be Tyron Hopper on this situation. Christian Welch, once again, your will, and your Sam is Isaiah Simmons. So it sounds like Isaiah Simmons, they are really trying to force him to be a Sam backer in the base 4-3. So maybe that's what they're looking at. All camp long, they're trying to see does he have the body to handle that Sam position? And old school people will go, Sam needs to be bigger. They got to handle the point of attack. They got to set the edge. In today's football, the Sam needs to be able to cover a tight end because those guys can run like receivers. So Isaiah Simmons kind of fits that bill there for sure. Let's roll the tape here. Watch Tyron Hopper. Another run play. Patient. Oh, yeah.
I think that was probably Simmons' best rep. You watch him. Stands up, forces it inside.
Yeah. Now watch Hopper here. Just patient.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't over pursue. Like go outside thinking that he would pop it. Nope.
Yep. If you allow that reach block to get to you right there, notice that guy's reaching for him 67.
Yep.
If Hopper overcommits there, he's going to get blocked, washed out, and it's probably a 4-yard gain as opposed to a 2-yard gain. So that's a solid rep right there, man.
Yeah. And I like how he kind of let him out and then dipped underneath. Whoops.
Yep. And people don't think about it. I'm glad you bring that up, Emilio. At the linebacker position, it's just like a running back will try to set up a cutback. Linebackers are doing the same thing to the offensive line. They're trying to trick you into thinking they're going here, and they're going to dip under.
He really did, too. Did you see him pull his arms underneath and like, whoop?
Yep, exactly. Yep. Linebackers react very, very similar to running backs or just on the defensive side of the ball. You're trying to manipulate, and you know where your assignment is. Your goal is to not let the offensive lineman who's trying to block you or the tight end is trying to block you know where your assignment is. So.
I love how he almost does the Jordan Morgan hand thing where you can tell his body's going to go real hard to the left, but he needs to have that counterbalance to shoot back over and then do the little feet shuffle. Yep. Like, I'm really impressed with Hopper, honestly, man.
Yep. And I was too, Jacob, and I had to tell myself when I turned the tape off, I went, one game.
Yeah.
Clayton, calm down, Clayton. It's one game. But we'll see, man. We'll get to see him again this week, and we'll be looking for joint practice tomorrow and see if any updates come out that he might have a good practice tomorrow as well. So there's still things to watch. I know Jordan Love ain't going to be participating. That's a bummer. I know we got receivers out. There's people that are banged up.
It wasn't going to anyway, though, Clay. Not on that turf. No shot.
Yeah. He wasn't going to play. I think the plan was for him to practice.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Practice going against the ones.
Joints,
yeah. So for me, I'm looking for these individual battles. I want to know how Anthony Belton holds up. I want to know how Jordan Morgan holds up. Hopefully he gets some reps at left tackle. We'll see if Rasheed Walker goes against their ones. But keep in mind, too, every year when we do joint practices, a fight breaks out.
Yep.
Right? And it seems like it's always Elton Jenkins. One way you can get kicked out of a joint practice if you get into a fight. I know last year, I think it was last year. I want to say it was Cincy last year. I could be wrong. It's like, I think Elton just wanted the day off. So he just went out there and hit somebody in the mouth. They said, all right, go to the locker room. Got it, coach. Out of here. But it's going to get chippy tomorrow. Let's just hope nobody gets hurt, man. That's what I'm worried about. So. Anything else, boys? We went way over, and I'm in trouble again.
Yeah. No, that's it, man. Good show. Right. Now we got to do a little chalk talk.
Yeah, no, this is fun, man. I'm looking forward to chalk talks as we go on into the season. So everybody in the chat, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Please, please, please take a second, hit that like button, hit subscribe. If you're new here, we're going live daily. It's football season, so make sure you click that bell icon so you get notified every time we go live. Also, if you want to support the show, join our Patreon community, patreon.com/Packer Fan Total Access. $3 gets you access to everything, get you entered into the giveaways. We're going to be giving away an autographed Dontavion Wicks rookie card this weekend. So probably most likely for the post-game show immediately following Packers Colts on Saturday afternoon. So, Emilio, Jacob, appreciate you, boys. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right. As always, let's go out and be the change we want to see in the world. Go Pack, go.
There we go.
Bye, guys.